Welcome back to Magic the Gathering, dear Planewalkers. I am, of course, Rohal, your player for this game, and you will be the ones who actually do all the work. Since this is supposed to be a cooperative let's play, yeah, while I will play the game, you will have the opportunity, let's call it the opportunity, yes, to modify or completely rebuild my deck at your leisure. And I hope you actually do, because, well, otherwise I will be stuck with the base deck. So, what are we actually playing? There were no preferences, so nobody told me any preferences at least, what they want our character to be. So we will go with that werewolf lady named Julia. We will play on difficulty normal, and we will use a red deck, since Julia is of course full of rage and destruction. But starter decks on difficulty normal will include a second color. I don't know which one this will be, but well, we will see. And it will be a constructed deck, which means it will be a specific pre-constructed deck based on color and difficulty. So yeah, hopefully it makes at least some sense. Let's just get started. Please don't crash while generating the world. Oh, and if you're wondering about the music, yes, this is of course the FTL soundtrack, but it turns out that while the game itself is free, it looks like their soundtrack is licensed. I don't know why they went with a licensed soundtrack, but I then went with the FTL soundtrack. I think the FTL developers are pretty generous about letting people use their music. Yeah, we will of course include the tutorial and the main quest. I didn't play that much of the game myself. I'm not only a complete noob in Magic, but also, yeah, in this game in particular. Darkness and silence surrounds you, a vague sense of falling slow second by second. Where am I? What am I? What is going on? Tutorial and main quest. A flash of light brighter than anything you remember precedes a fall to a stone floor. This is almost as jarring as realizing that you actually don't remember much of anything at all. Let's talk to the mage over there. Welcome to Chandala. Talk to the nearby mage. There's not a lot to do in here other than talk to him and I wasn't done yet. Okay, that's funny. Our sprite is like switching from a half-clothed woman to a wolf. I guess it's supposed to do that with a werewolf. At least I hope it's supposed to it. And a black wizard. Hello, Planewalker Julia. Why am I here? This is Chandala, a plane where mana is so prevalent and used by all that is sentient. Even the common people use spells daily. Like you, some planeswalkers have been imprisoned here by the guardians in the castles. We must defeat them in battle to release us from this plane. Use your powers of magic to challenge them. I guess we won't do that just yet. Find the planeswalkers trapped here. Guide them to me. They will help you on your journey. Take this rune. You can use it anytime to return here. Be careful, planeswalker. I have something else for you, Julia. Take these coins, but do not spend them with merchants. What are they then? What are they for? And this is how we gather all kinds of loot. In this case, these challenge coins. 1 out of gold, a silver, and 3 bronze. I haven't used those yet, so we will find out together how they work. Those are challenge coins. Spellcasters of Chandala will often gather to hold tests of skill. Those coins will grant you entry to contests, and the prizes available can help you on a journey. What are those contests? Show the coin to innkeepers. If there's a group in the town, the innkeeper will direct you to them. Thank you. I will reopen the portal you arrived through now, but it cannot send you back from wherever you have come. On the other side, you will find the Barrens of Chandala, which I, and now you, call home. Cool. We now have to exit the cave. The portal is open and you can leave now. But of course we have something more pressing to do, namely take a look what kind of deck we actually have. It is called Low Gruul, it looks like. Edit. And let's see what it contains. I will go very slowly through the cards so you can have a good look. It looks like we are dealing with a red and green deck, and it seems to be based on dinosaurs. Yeah, other dinosaurs you control have haste. Oh, and he does an extra one. I will not pay too much attention to the cards. I have no idea if they are good or not. That's your decision to make. But I did not want to... How do I... Oh, right, okay, you can just... I'm just figuring out the controls. I haven't played in a long while, and as I said, I didn't play exactly for long. Okay. Sure, so it looks like we are just using all these dinosaurs and... Oh, a multicolor land. Cool. Okay, drawing more dinosaurs. Getting more mana. Yeah, Forbidden Fell. We don't exactly have white cards, so I'm not sure how useful that white human soldier will be. Okay, nice that they explain some of the keywords sometimes. Because I did not know that a defender creature cannot attack. Good to know. Cool. Oh, yeah. That's not even a dinosaur, it's a human knight. But he makes dinosaurs cheaper, and yeah, forests and mountains. All right, this is our deck, and we got nothing in our inventory. We got 250 gold, and they did say in the description of the difficulty that we can actually equip those boots. They make us a little bit faster. So let's go out there. You'll find yourself stranded on an unknown plane. It's time to get your bearings. Where am I? All major locations in Chandala can be divided up into one of two categories, towns and dungeons. A navigation arrow should now appear around the character. Follow it to a nearby town. Try to avoid any enemies that pop up along the way. Hint, follow the road. All roads lead to a town. You also move faster on roads and fewer enemies will appear. Cool, let's do that first. Or sprite changing shape is really a nice touch. Most towns in a given region of Chandala will look very similar to one another and offer the same basic services. The inn contains some special events, you can also sell extra cards there, or buy temporary extra health. The question mark sign, okay, I will explain what I plan to do with towns later. Yeah, it also restores hit points. Losing battles damages your hit points permanently until you enter a town, if you are wondering. So I will not do anything here right now. Yeah, now we have another quest. Your navigation arrow should now direct you to the nearest dungeon. Many quests will send you to dungeons, but you're also free to enter them without the quest. Follow the arrow and travel to a dungeon. There's one right there, but I am... it's really easy to accidentally go back into a town when you have left it. But I actually plan to head left and head straight towards the green and red territories instead and look for a dungeon there. Because since we are right now based on a green and red deck, I think the most useful thing I can do for you is, well, try and grab some red and green cards to hopefully improve it. So here's a dungeon. Let's look for one in the green. Is this a dungeon? It also looks like one. Apparently it doesn't count. At least we didn't trigger the quest. Oh, but... Ah! So many things are already heading for me. Okay, that's... that's a bit hard to get around in. Unfortunately, we cannot cross these rivers there or the trees. But we now found ourselves another dungeon. Many quests you undertake in an adventure will send you to one or more dungeons. Just like this one, dungeons are filled with enemies, but also treasure like gold, mana shards, and cards. And now we have new quests. Okay. The next objective is to defeat any single enemy in a duel. You can find them in a dungeon like this one or wandering around outside the world map. To begin a duel, simply walk into the enemy. If you're defeated by the enemy, that's okay. When that happens, you will lose some of your starting health and a percentage of your gold, but you've learned what to expect from that enemy in the future. Yeah, it seems like the enemies always have the same decks, I think. Like the same enemy we will see. Unlike on the world map, an enemy that defeats you in a dungeon will remain on the map. You can try to duel them again or run away and seek out another opponent. If you want or need to heal yourself, go back to town. Some quests like this one have multiple objectives that can be achieved simultaneously. Your other current objective is to find and at a cave on the world map. An enemy defeated in a cave or on the way there will count as the enemy to defeat for your first objective. So feel free to do these things on your order. Okay, I'm not particularly interested in these people. Yeah, you gotta be careful not to accidentally enter stuff. That's not a cave? Okay. No, I cannot dodge this. What even is this? A beetle? A ladybug. Our first battle will be against the fearsome ladybug. Okay. So, how much do I even know about magic in general? I suck at it. I know the general rules. I know what all the symbols like here on the side mean, the different phases. This is upkeep phase, drawing. Your first magic phase where you can cast stuff. Battle declaration or something like declared attacker, declared blocker or something. Such stuff. So, and we, as you can see here, we can either choose to keep or say these cards sucks, I want new ones. But unfortunately, if you take new ones, you have to put ones on bottom of your deck, I think was the rule. We got very little. Well, we got a mountain and a timber gorge. Let's just keep it for now. The ladybug is first, and they summon a caustic caterpillar. Okay. I'm still pretty amused that we are fighting a freaking ladybug. Imagine you just walk around outside, a ladybug just lands on you and then bombards you with caterpillars that somehow destroy your wallet. Interestingly enough, there was a setting about that. I have it set so it automatically skips phases where we have nothing to do. So we have nothing to do in our upkeep phase, we have nothing to do in our drawing phase. So now we're in main phase, and can actually play the Timber Gorge. It skipped by so fast, it actually didn't tell us what happened. Yeah, the Ladybug played the forest. They then attacked with it. We didn't have anything to block with, so it didn't even give us a opportunity. They did 1 damage to us. Our turn. Fortunately, they didn't summon anything else. And what do we do? Oh no, I didn't want to play this. How do we... Oh, okay. With right click, I can switch on that it shows the picture. I think the most useful thing is that... Yeah, actually, that's perfectly fine. This is a pretty good card, I think. We can, of course, only... I know the rule that we can only play 1 land each round, but now we also have enough mana to summon the Pteranodon, and we will automatically choose what to pay for, what to use to pay it. Okay, they summoned a giant ladybug. When giant ladybug enters, you may... Okay, they search for a basic land. Okay. They seem way too desperate for land for some reason. Now, this is our drawing phase. Why did they stop us here? Okay. Anyway, we can play this mountain. I don't need ram through. I can't afford this one yet. And I can't afford armored kin collar. Yeah, we do control another. Actually, both. I mean, I don't have to. I control another dinosaur. Yeah. Okay, I understood it correctly. Wait, what? What did you do? They played Rampaging Grove. Okay. The forest just became a creature, apparently. Hmm. What do? We can block this forest with the armored kin collar. Do we also want to block the giant ladybug? It seems like a waste. We can kill it with the raging Regisaur. Sure. Unfortunately, we do not have another land. So I actually cannot afford it. And I cannot afford this human knight either. Oh, but I can use this. Wait, I'm again in the drawing round. The drawing phase. But I can commune with dinosaurs. And yes. So I actually want a forest in hand. And then the drowsing and commune with dinosaurs, and then the rest. Okay. Wait, didn't I put a forest in my hand? Did I misunderstand that? I I apparently did that wrong. Anyway, let's just summon the sun-colored raptor. You are starting to annoy me. Fine, I will block you with the sun-colored raptor. Now we got a forest. I do not want that to happen, so kill it immediately. Ah, shit. But he also only does damage when he attacks. I kinda want to play ram through. To kill that. Ah, shit. May play lands and insect spells from your graveyard. Okay. And oh no, he just played Scoot Mob again. No! I'm losing against the Ladybug. I need a Raging Regisaur. We still have nothing to do with the drawing phase. I mean, I guess we... No, right now the Drowsing Pteranodon cannot even attack anymore. Because we have the Raging Regisaur. Yeah, great. That's what I didn't want to happen. No! I think what makes sense the most is to block with both of them. To get... They got another one. They got another one. No! My gracious, my great and powerful dinosaurs are falling to insects. I must be the worst player of all time. This might actually be the case. Knight of Stampede. What just happened? Oh wait, that's not a one-time thing. The Scoot Mob just keeps getting more powerful. The Scoot Mob. I just lost. There's nothing I can do here. Ladybug won. Okay, so that's what happens when you lose a battle. That was just for demonstration purposes. I totally did this on purpose. Yeah, we lost some of our health, so the next battle would start with... Go away. We would start with reduced health. But when we enter town, we instantly heal back up. But we permanently lost some of our gold. So let's follow the quest and enter that cave we are pointed at. There is one. A cave is functionally identical to a dungeon, but can be classified separately. For quest purposes, a cave would not have completed your objective to find the dungeon, nor would that dungeon count for this one. Yeah. If you haven't defeated an enemy in a duel yet, well, we had a duel. You can pick a fight with an enemy here for that. Otherwise he can return to town. Do I really want to? A Dinosaur Elite. Okay, we have 2 forests and a mountain. And a sun-colored raptor at least to play. And an armored kin collar. I think I'm happy with that. The Dinosaur Elite is going first. This one doesn't have a picture? Okay, interesting. We have nothing to play in the first round, so we can use the multicolor land. Oh, they have a tiger. Then it doesn't really matter. Let's just play a mountain. And then the sun-colored raptor. Jetmir's Garden. Okay. Interesting. We don't need to draw anything. What can we even do during drawing? I guess we could already... No, we can't use that. Anyway. Let's play a forest. Do we want the armored kin caller? Or do we want to play the Gruul Locket so we can ramp up faster? And let's play the Gruul Locket, I think. But unfortunately, that's the only thing we can play for now. We could attack, but that wouldn't do anything. Oh, no, it did take a bit for the picture to load. The people of the Sun Empire worship the sun in 3 aspects. King Jali is the awakening sun who created humans from clay and baked them in the sun's warmth. I love the flavor text. With Tillonalis gift, even the smallest of us can become great. Yeah, I see. Yeah, attacking wouldn't do anything. Another Jetmir's Garden. Can now play this. Oh, Knight of the Stampede is nice. And since Knight of the Stampede makes everything cheaper, we can also play the Armored Kin Caller. Perfect. And we do not need to reveal anything. We already have a dinosaur at hand. Or on the board, I mean. Attacking wouldn't do anything again. He can just block with Kin Jali's Collar. Otepec Huntmaster. Forward, let the burning sun's light guide you to deserving prey. Oh, he is also making dinosaurs cheaper and cheaper. And they gain haste. Interesting. We can play... Oh, not in the drawing phase. We can play a forest and... Actually, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we gotta take the damage at some point. Yeah, to every creature, not just them. So I gotta be careful who to attack with, but otherwise we could also play Ram Through, but I guess I'll keep it. Knight of the Stampede and Armored Kin Caller. I will not use Sun-Colored Raptor because then he could block it with Otepec and kill it. He is not blocking? Okay. I guess I could play another spell here if I really wanted to, but yeah. I don't think so. Beginning of combat step. Why is he waiting for me to... Okay, he's just summoning more lands. Ooh, Tyrannax Rex. Can't be countered. What's ward for? I don't know what ward means, and I don't know what toxic does. Oh dear, oh dear. I might be in trouble. I don't know how much I can do with a... Oh, he didn't attack with it though. He does have haste. He could have. Yeah, let's commune with dinosaurs. I need more dinosaurs. What do I want in my hand? Shit, so many lands after that. Yeah, put the drowsing one into my hand, please. And the rest, I don't particularly care. This one first. Yeah, summon this one. And then we, I think, sacrifice the Ghoul Locket to just draw more cards. We need... Oh. Weren't the other... all these lands I saw put on top? I'm confused, wait. Oh, put the rest on the bottom. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't read, obviously. Okay. Fuck. I had the opportunity to attack and I didn't. No. Yes, like super thick dinosaurs. Phew. Wait. Yes. When do they heal? My problem is I don't know when they heal. I am considering to block with the drowsing Pteranodon. So, and what does the ward for do? Oh no, I'm too inexperienced. Try to block at least some of it with the drowsing one. Okay, he healed back up. I see that the damage is no longer there. I was planning to maybe kill him with the ram throw. In fact... First of all... Yeah, summon this one. And the armored kincaller. At least everything is incredibly cheap. We don't need to reveal anything. We have on board. And then we use this armored kincaller to attack. He is blocking that. Yes, that's what I expected. But we can then use ram through. And boom. Just 8 damage. We can't just get rid of this one. No, take the damage. That's not useful. Okay, first of all, ram through. There we go. Can we... Fuck, I will absolutely check now. It seems mission critical. What the fuck does ward mean? Okay, when I try to target it with a spell, I must pay the manas that is there, or it will not work. Okay, okay, good that I know that. Oh, and oh shit. What does toxic mean? Oh, oh, oh shit. Uh, anyone who has 10 or more poison counters loses instantly. Okay, good to know. Uh, uh, okay, shit. Armored Kingcrawler and Knight of the Stampede, you two attack. You two, I need you to block the Tyrannox. You cannot have it attack us anymore. Alright, he could just... okay. The Knight of the Stampede was pointless, but yeah. Flying double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. What the fuck? Yeah, we need both of you to block it. But I cannot block this one. Obviously, and double strike if that does what I think it means. What the fuck does that even mean? City's blessing? Sure, forbidden friendship. Yay. Dinosaur talking with haste. I cannot stop this thing. So I think I already lost. Armored Kingcrawler attack anyway? No, I can just block it with Zetalpa. I got nothing else to do. The dinosaurs get bigger and bigger. Okay. The Earth walks strongest of all. Sure, I see. I see. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, and when we lose a cave battle, or a dungeon battle, we got thrown out, by the way. So let's first of all head back into town to heal back up, so we are not playing with a handicap. Ooh, I dodged it, I dodged it. Why did we get gold? Huh. Okay. Now we are fighting a falcon. Do you also have giant dinosaurs? I highly doubt it, but yes, we want to play first. Yeah, seems fine with me. Keep that. We can't play anything at first, so we can use the dual mana. And then this one could actually also use Piratic withdraw, should mean that wouldn't actually help. But we can play this one anyway. A free wind falcon. Flying and protection from red. Rude. Well, at least this one is a green one. Yes, actually, this works. Or we could just play the Armored Kincaller. No, use the Piratic Ritual. And then, since we got plenty of red mana, we can also call the Knight of the Stampede. There we go. Oh, oh yeah, the free wind. The free wind falcon could just attack with flying. We couldn't do anything about that. And he also summoned the Dusk Rider falcon. Of course, the falcon has plenty of flying creatures. What else? Wait, but we... Oh, wait, what does power mean? I thought power was the first... I thought we could attack with the turn. Wait. Yeah, isn't it the first number? Why couldn't we attack with the Drowsing Tyrannosaurus? Weird. Or was he still some signet? It might be. Yeah, unfortunately we right now don't have more lands to play. So just the Armored Kincaller. We don't need to reveal. But at least we can attack. Oh, but we cannot... yeah, we cannot attack with the Drowsing Pteranodon. Huh. But the Rangers thought were warning rolls. Turned out to be nothing but monsters snoring. Oh, as long as you control. Oh, I completely misread that. I thought as long as you don't control. Oh, I'm an idiot. We need a big guy to wake him up, I see. But we can at least attack with this one. While he is still poking us with his falcons. And more of these falcons. Since we have a Knight of the Stampede, oh, yeah, we can actually now summon all of these and attack. He survived it. Oh, what was that? That went by a little bit too quickly. Aerial Assault, we can check it in the graveyard, I guess. Destroy tapped creature, mean. And we get, he gains life. Okay, then we can play a mountain. Oh, that's incredibly useful. Oh, but that one has protection from red, I guess. Yeah, it does count as a red creature, unfortunately. But anyway, yeah, we have haste and a lot of... Can also use this button Alpha Strike and just stomp him. Then that's what happens when you actually win a game. You get cards. a triple? A triple mana land? Interesting. But we need to sacrifice another land for that. But unfortunately, so far, I don't actually plan to use white cards. Well, not that I plan to do anything. That's up to you. Winning a duel guarantees rewards, usually a combination of gold and cards. Some enemies drop a wider assortment of cards for variety, but others specifically give cards from their own deck. If you still need to visit the cave, do that now, otherwise it's time to return to town. It's not a bad idea to occasionally visit town to sell extra cards, browse the shops, or pick up new quests. Every town has its own assortments of shops and thus its own unique collections of cards to sell. Are you pointing at the town? Are you mocking me? I actually wanted to fight a green creature, so we have a few more... here we can check the cards, by the way. Green cards to work with. Also your gun. Yeah, let me fight you. A tree folk. I mean, we got lots of land. I don't like that the Knight of the Stampede is the only creature we have. Mulligan? Oh, we got a drowsing one. Okay, okay. And a sun-colored raptor. That's cool. And... put one of the forests on the bottom. Keep. Wait, what are you doing already? What? Oh, you... okay. He revealed that he has that one in hand. Okay. And he can already do damage with that. Of course, the tree folk will have all kinds of tree cards. We cannot play anything at the beginning anyway. We could commune with dinosaurs, I guess. But no need to do that now. Let's play the Timber Forge. Okay, another Murmuring Bosk. And faster drowsing Pteranodon. Harvest Celibant. Okay. Prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn to another target creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay, that's complicated, but... ah, shit. I don't have the ram through. I thought maybe we can just remove it right away. Let's instead play the Glue Locket. And commune with dinosaurs, should I use that now? Yeah, let's use it. Let's put the Regisaur Alpha in our hand. And the others, oh no, I will put a ram through on the bottom. A food token. And a Willow Geist. Gingerbread cabin. When cards leave your graveyard. Interesting. We don't need that yet. Can we play the Regisaur? Yes, just. So we got a nice little Dinosaur Osner. And now he is no, since we got the Regisaur Alpha, he is no longer drowsing. So we can actually get on attacking. He is not defending, okay. A Weather Seed Tree Folk. Oh shit, he is just always returning to hand. Oh dear. Interesting. Let's also... You know what? Let's threaten him. Oh no, no, wait. First, Sun Collared. And now let's do a Dinosaur Stampede. And attack with everything. Oh, wait, didn't it? Wait, I obviously misunderstood Dinosaur Stampede. Why did I only do 1 damage there? Alright, that didn't do as much as I hoped it would. Well, we got him down pretty harsh. Oh shit, and this one gets stronger each time we he is like where was it? Where one of these thing that return to his hand gets back, you know what I mean. Let's first summon the Raging Dinosaur and then commune with dinosaurs. What was that again? Yeah, let's put that in hand. And the rest doesn't matter what. Yeah, just keep attacking. Unfortunately, he could heal. Raging Sawtooth killed one of the willow guys at least. Yeah, the Weather Seed Tree Folk just lands back on his hand, and that empowers the Willow Geist. But as I see it, we gotta keep attacking, or and we can also kill off the Willow Geist. Oh shit. He is escalating. He is escalating. Oh, there's so many cards I have to get used to. Doesn't matter, I think I am starting to lose. Shit, I should have used the Ghoul Locker to draw more. And the Weather Seed Tree Folk will... We can at least force him to block again, but I don't see how we can get through this. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it doesn't work. Can block this one, but yeah, that's... What a... So far, it's not going very well. Yeah, I will explain what the town does itself. Thank you, thank you. Yes, quests are the most important part. Yeah, we should... Okay. Our first quest is literally to do a quest. Complete a side quest, yes. But what else does the town do? Yeah, you see all these buildings? They basically do all the same. They sell cards. They sell lots and lots of cards. How, what did I decide to do at the end of a video is to go back to town, like I'm doing now, and show you what the town has to sell. And you can decide what to buy if you want anything. For example, do we want that Elf Knight together with more dinosaurs? Or that Scattershot Archer? I think, yeah, this one is a elf salesman apparently. A Circle of the Moon Druid. Apparently we are suddenly playing D&D. Eye Blight Massacre. I will not judge if any of these are good, I'm just showing these to you. That seems way too complicated for me. I'm not going to read them actively, I'm just showing them off. As I said, if you want any of them, say it in the comments and we'll buy them. Keep in mind we have 276 gold, so our options are limited. I don't know what banding means. This looks cool. Ill-tempered loner. A wicked wolf. I mean, we have a werewolf character. If you want to make a werewolf deck out of it, I wouldn't be opposed. I'm not opposed to anything. Adorable. Oh. I don't know what these sketchbooks actually do. And also there are snow-covered forests here. This didn't quite load completely, but anyway. Brainstorm. I mean, Death by Dragon sounds cool. As I said, I'm just showing them off. That's usually what I'll do at the end of the video. So you will not only have a choice what to play from our own inventory, but what to buy from the shopkeepers. That should give plenty of choices to my viewers, so you can participate. This is supposed to be a co-op let's play. Yeah, here we can trade off these crystals. And here we will get that side quests we are supposed to get. Outside the walls of Sleeping Boar, corpses litter the ground. The problem is they won't stay down. The town's mayor implores you to assist somehow. He's likely a necromancer at work here. Can you stop them? The mayor gives you a hopeful look, knowing that the town's defenders are exhausted from fighting the same undead re-raised over and over. Oh, we can actually decline, but since the tutorial quest wants us to take a quest anyway, let's get rid of some undead. Defeat at least 3 undead, and in at last we can gain some temporary hit points, sell cards, or use those coins for events. Like, I don't know how those work. But if you want me to try one, well, say so in the comments. So yeah, this was the town right here. In the next video we will try to take care of the undead in here. And in between videos you will have the opportunity to edit my deck as you like. Whatever you want is fine. We unfortunately have only 3 new cards. None of them are red or green. Well, I guess the Cross's Catacombs are kinda, sorta. But anyway, as I was trying to say, whatever you want to do with my deck or my cards, or, yep, yes, or if you want to buy new cards, say so in the comments or follow the link to the discussion thread on RPGnet. And let's see what happens next time when we try to fight some undead. Until then.